and welcome to the rewatch Fringe project.
Yeah.
Every week we'll be watching one episode of Fringe, the TV show, on both of our channels. So one episode of mine, one episode on hers.
Different episodes, so you don't get the same thing.
Here.
I'm here.
So yeah, so this episode is a really long one, so we're going to watch half of mine and half on hers.
Yeah, because it's the pilot, and pilots are generally pretty long.
So cool, enjoy!
Yeah.
I remember like when this was first on TV, I thought the entire series was about this plane crash.
I had no clue what it was about, but I was like, it's in the science fiction slot, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, there's this weird thing happening on a plane. I'd just be like, I want to change seats.
I love the gum guy. Oh, this one isn't the hedgehog guy. That's right,
No,
this is the other plane.
This is the other plane, so I'm getting them mixed up already.
Yeah, me too.
This was about the part that my mum was like, I'm not watching.
Yeah, I think that's probably the part that put a lot of people.
Oh.
I love this shot though. I always love shots of like planes with just music in the background. Oh, this what made me
I always used to dance to it, and I was just like, you're an idiot. And I'd just be like...
I love all the different variations of this, like the starting that you
Yes,
get.
oh my
It's so
gosh.
cool. Like the one with the
I've seen this one for ages.
My favorite one is the retro one though, it's so cool.
Yes.
That's a favorite episode.
I remember being like, oh, she's so cute. She's so happy. Oh, she's so happy.
Be calm.
I love her little face. She's just like...
National Flight Charlie's on his way.
Oh, I love Charlie.
I know. And to think in this episode, I was like, oh, I ship them so much. And then I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
Later on.
I did too. I love this, the opening things. Not opening things. The place titles, yeah. They're really cool. She needs to be in more things.
Yeah. Oh, she's so good. It's crazy.
I know, right? You should play like two different people and actually like pulling it off the two different people.
And then like three different, if you think about it, and then you've got the other, spoilers.
Yeah. Dang. I'm surprised, I'm amazed that like the autopilot could land the plane on itself, because like do autopilots actually do that in real life?
I think it can, but I think you've got to have someone to help. I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't have one.
I have no idea.
Oh. There you go.
Unlike every flight I've ever taken. Alright. Move along. Yeah. Thank you. Although this is a joint task force, you are all now reporting to the Department of Homeland Security.
Redundancy, that's a
Abrams
possibility.
lens flare.
I know.
Ew. Ew, I forgot about that.
I just love the music. Like it's so
Such good
makes
music.
you feel creepy.
Good build-up music.
Take what? That? You're telling me that's my assignment?
Yeah, honey. Would you mind? You're smarter, you're stronger, you're much better looking.
He's jealous of her hair.
What?
I'm jealous of her.
Yeah, me too.
In the motel. Until you.
She looks so open and like...
She's not like that for like the rest of the series pretty
Yeah.
much.
They always have to have some kind of like container fight, like chase
Yeah.
thing in everything.
That was a good transition.
Parallel in the distance.
Even the car's disturbed by that explosion.
I'm sorry, Agent.
Dissolve, blast, splash. Nice.
I'm sure he'd be so proud that he would come up in those searches.
He does have a son.
Is the sun local too?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
He falsified a degree from MIT and even managed to get a few papers published before he was found out. Sounds like a massive pain in the ass.
Yep.
I love how he does it. He takes his glasses off. His
Intro was great.
It's irrelevant. I also speak Farsi.
I love him.
Peter Bishop, Olivia Dunham, the FBI.
They met.
Okay?
Her place, someone I care about very much.
So ironic.
Yep.
Sweetheart, we all care about someone.
He has this trait in the first episode to say sweetheart and honey all the time. And he completely loses it afterwards.
I don't know like where the states are. I just kind of know they exist.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay, then just find out Atlanta was a state. Wait, Georgia is a state.
Georgia.
Atlanta's in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only just learned that.
I knew someone would come. Eventually.
Listen.
They have no clue what they're getting into.
No.
If you are here, then so is he.
You can see his eyes start to tear up.
Oh, his eyebrows.
So much. Much like to see.
He doesn't want to see you.
Yeah.
She's like, I just want to get this over and done with so I never have to see this guy again.
Yeah. Little does she know.
But you'd be fatter. But I would be fatter. Excellent. Just words, perfect. No,
Because I've got my phone in my pocket. Now it's out of my pocket.
She's like, but truly.
This dynamic is such a good, like, massive evil corporation name.
Massive dynamic is massive.
Which I can kind of see his obsession with all foods, because yeah, he hasn't had most of it in like 17 years. Like,
Some ginger ale.
I would be obsessed with ginger ale after
You'd
that
have
time.
the same things like every week.
The terrible pudding.
Yeah.
so much happened here.
It's not spooky or eerie.
So much is about.
That's
Foreshadowing.
I like a string between two tin cans. You know what's great about that is that it's completely insane.
I love Peter.
Talk to John.
He's so cynical.
It's not an exact science. Not even science.
Have you done this before?
Just Peter in the background is like, why won't you listen to me?
Oh.
Nobody saw that. Oh, the camera saw that. Never mind.
Is it a cow?
Yeah, that's Jean. Listen, Charlie, I need you to promise me you'll do whatever you can.
She must be having a crazy experience right now on there.
I wonder like what's going through her head at that point.
Yeah, well, she's like all tripped up on heaps of drugs, so it must be like crazy thinking.
Well, that was the first half of the first episode because we forgot that it was a long one.
It's a very long episode, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
How do you feel about that half?
I feel pretty good. I've missed, like, I didn't really realise. It's weird seeing the characters on the screen again. You're just kind of like, and you know what they're going through, so
Yeah.
you're just like,
And they're so like naive about everything right now, and you're like, oh, you're such babies.
babies. Yes, yeah, they're little babies. They're so cute.
Oh, I love Walter. I love Astrid. I
Yeah.
love everyone.
Astrid hasn't got many lines yet, so
No, she's not really a big character yet.
no. Jean's here though.
Yeah,
The
Jane's
girl.
already there. I
Jean's
always
there.
forgot about Jane.
Yeah.
Made it the
I was like,
in the
I
corner.
think the name is Jean, but I couldn't remember. So
Yeah,
I didn't say
so there was
anything.
like a thing about how they have similar genes to humans.
Yes, I just got that.
Yes.
Literally just got that. Woo! Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if that is it, but that's what I assume.
No, that seems like it would be. Considering they talk about it just before they say it's Jean. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I just got the whole like human DNA thing. Fred was like, yeah, it's probably like Jane's because you know he's a scientist. He likes Jane's, but yeah, I got the DNA thing just before when he said it. I was like, ah,
That's why you rewatch things.
yeah. Though maybe not to the point that I do, because that gets ridiculous. But yeah, that bit like when she's like at the end of the tank and like the face appears and there's a skeleton and everything. I forgot about that bit. And I was like,
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah. I think the grossness of it, when you're watching it week after week, it kind of, you're used to it. And then when you're not watching it week after week.
Yeah. There's a reason this is R16, I think.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, because when I first went to buy the disc, it was like a week before my 16th birthday, and they're like, no, you can't have it. And then a week later, I was like, I'm gonna buy it now. You can't stop me.
Before we watched it, I was excited to see Peter come in because I remembered the sunglasses thing.
Yeah.
I was like,
I totally
"Aw."
forgot about that. He's such a cool guy.
And like the whole Peter and Olivia, like just them.
Yeah. Oh, I love them so much.
This is all I'm gonna do. Like,
I really like the scene though when she's in the tank and like everything,
Yeah.
the lighting and everything, and the camera way it kind of like judders everywhere. It's really cool. I really like the way it's filmed.
no, definitely.
There
I like
was
that.
a lot of lens flare. Did Abrams direct this episode? Because it feels like he did.
It was the first episode, so
Hey, wait, I'm
should
actually gonna find out
check.
because it says in the disc who directed
oh,
this.
cool. There you go.
Ah. Who directed this one? Written by Abrams, directed by Alex Graves. Huh.
He probably just wrote it in the script, like.
Yeah, he was like, lens flare here, lens flare here. He was probably sitting on the set, like, with a flashlight,
Yeah,
just
we
kind of
need
flashing
more.
it onto the camera, and they're like, Abrams, stop. And he's like, no.
I need more.
He actually did, like, publicly apologise for all the lens flare and
Oh,
things.
really?
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
came out and
know that.
apologised.
Oh, bless him.
Yeah. Oh, man. We had no clue what we were getting into when we started the series. Like,
We're on episode
no
1.
clue.
Oh gosh.
Like, originally, when we started watching it, we're like, oh, this is a cool thing about Fringe science. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen.
No, yeah, like I said, I thought the whole series was about the plane crash. Like, I thought it was like, oh, there's a mystery behind the thing, and I was like, this is going pretty fast.
Yeah.
And then you realise, oh, okay, it's more than one plane
I had no
crash.
clue what preconceptions I had about it before I watched it. I was like, yeah, there's a lady. Yeah, there's.
There's a lady.
I know. I thought
Okay.
I thought the glyph things would come into it more. Like I always
Yeah.
assumed there would be more in it. So whenever they came up, I was like, oh. But then they never actually like the little fetuses in the apple.
I remember always, like, when we used to watch it, I used to go on, like, Fringe forum and be like, oh, the glyphs, and look at the glyph thing and work it out. And we talk about it. But then I couldn't watch it live when I was in, I think it was like the second season, third season. Because
Yeah.
I was working.
Oh yeah. They also
So,
kind of
like,
stopped showing
on my
it
phone.
like at the right time.
Yeah,
on
because I
TV.
started watching it on TV and
Yeah.
then I was like, oh, but we're behind, so I can watch it in America.
Yeah. I think in the second season I started watching it like on the computer
Yeah.
because they also pushed it back on New Zealand time. Like it was relatively close
was-
to release dates, and it was also
Yeah.
relatively earlier in the evening. And the second season they pushed it back even more, and they made it later. And I was like, well, I'm just gonna
Did
pirate
they
it.
just
then.
never stop, like, they never finished showing it properly?
I think they did. Eventually, it took them ages, but they
eventually.
did finally finish it because I don't think they can actually like sell discs in New Zealand until they finish the series properly. That's why
right, that
seasons took
makes
so long to come out
sense.
here because like they had to finish it in New Zealand first. Or else people would just buy the disc and then won't watch it on TV.
That actually makes more sense
I
then.
could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
Someone's smart.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think we're going to watch the second half of the episode, and if you go on her channel, you can see us being weird.
See me
Again?
feeling eating popcorn more.
More popcorn!
As you're saying my channel, I'm just like,
Eating all the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye! Bye!